la 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 la.
That's enough, man.
Come on, man.
You got it. You got
See,
it.
the song doesn't even have to be on for him to cut me off.
You got to be cut off always. Just stop.
Ridiculous.
You stop at a certain point.
This is ridiculous.
You're ridiculous, all right?
I know what?
Yes.
I'm sad about that.
So, you know who it is?
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Ryan.
We are
The Kidney Boys. And welcome to episode 4 of the Kidney Cast. Yep. We're happy to be back. We've got a lot of information. You know, I know we're dropping this a little later than what we were hoping to get to you, but
do you notice our tan?
We've been a little busy.
Because we've been on the West Coast. It was 65 degrees. It was not tanable weather.
No,
but
it was nicer than what it was here.
Just know that when we were there, we were getting squalls.
Yeah.
Snow squalls
here.
We were getting brisk wind squalls.
We were.
It was real tough.
It was quite
I almost had to put a jacket on.
I did because, well, I still don't like the wind when it's cold that cold. It's up above 80, I'm good. 65 and windy on the bay doesn't work with me. You start getting cold at a certain point there, buddy.
It's a beautiful thing. But, yeah, man. Great times as always.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was a really cool trip. We'll talk a little bit about it in a bit.
We'll give a little bit of an insight there. But first, we want to talk about a fellow Team Philly member.
Yes, let's get Team Philly represented first because we're the best team.
We are.
That's how it is.
As always.
Mike Snyder, our guy, is our basketball teammate. One of the 3 legends, as we call ourselves.
3 legends.
The 3rd legend, right before we got out to Cali.
Yeah, he was out there.
He was out there rocking the NHL All-Star game, and that was his Make-A-Wish, which is, awesome. Completely awesome. Like, that's cool. Definitely a Make-A-Wish if you're able to pull that together.
So congrats to him. Seems like he had a real good time.
He had fun, you could tell.
By on
every television.
TV, everywhere you could possibly find a TV, that's where his face is popping up.
Yep.
So, congratulations to Mikey there. I will not congratulate him though, Jeff. I'm sorry. He may be one of the 3 legends. I can't congratulate him being a New Jersey Devils fan and getting a jersey for himself. I can't.
Yeah, that All-Star jersey.
I can't. I'm sorry. You can be part of legends, but
Mike,
I gotta cut that off right there.
The jersey's got to go, man. Look,
just can't be.
We're gonna make some kind of bet before now in the next transplant games. And
we'll figure it out.
During the next transplant games, that season, I feel like a good bet it would be that season if the Flyers have a better record than the New Jersey Devils, the season prior to us going, we will buy you a Flyers jersey that you must wear at least one day.
At least one in the Meadowlands?
One in Meadowlands, that doesn't make any sense. The Meadowlands, even if you, yes, at least one day in the Meadowlands. At least one. Okay, because you're in Jersey and you'll have all the little Devils fans everywhere.
Yeah,
you'll be rocking the orange and black.
Got to.
Don't worry, Mikey, we're coming for you.
We are. We're going for it. But
definitely congrats.
Congratulations on that. It looks like a great time. Great to be there.
Keep making us proud no matter where you go.
Yeah, definitely.
Legends unite.
In some sad news for Team Philly, as we were leaving, right before we got ready to leave, a fellow team member had passed away that I've known for at least since I've been doing the games for the last 9 years, 10 years. He's been now.
Been on our team for as long as I can remember.
His transplant's like 40 plus years, if I remember correctly.
He's one of the long
So we wanted to, say rest in peace to John Clyde, who passed away.
Definitely.
A few weeks ago, and his funeral and everything was why were getting ready to hop on a plane and to be in San Francisco, so we couldn't be there to give our condolences. But we do give our condolences
and prayers to the family and all in a trying time. John was he was really a good dude, and he enjoyed every minute when he was at the transplant games, and you could tell
he was there to the end. He was always having fun, no matter what.
So sad news, but man lived his life to the fullest, which is.
He did.
The point of what we get,
So
rest in peace to John.
Rest in peace. Do we have some donor dashes?
Donor dash?
Come on, everybody.
You mean the donor dash is coming up in a few short months?
Yeah, April 15, 14, something like that.
This year.
It's coming up soon.
It's in April. In the teens.
Where you'll catch me running, you not so much running.
If you still
but you can catch us both there helping out.
Yeah,
I'm going to catch Monin. But you also catch us there helping out. We help out every year.
We're doing our part. But outside of helping,
we also have a team.
We're doing the team this year.
So if you go to donordash.org, I forget to say it is, and search under teams, you can search Kidney Boys with a Z, don't forget, BOYZ. And you can be a part of our team.
Yeah, be a part of our awesome team. We're putting some shirts together now.
Yep.
So it'll be a special donor dash shirt. So we'll give you more information as if what I feel like we should do is off a donating amount.
Yeah, off a donating
amount. You can get a shirt if you donate. Oh my God, you're giving it to me.
I gave you the call.
Not quick.
I gave you the call.
We will think of what a good number is. That if you donate it, a shirt will be given to you for free.
We'll give you a shirt. On top of that, like I said, as long as it's donated, for the for our calls and all that kind of stuff, we'll definitely give out shirts for that. So you get more information to come on that. It's coming up. We're looking at trying to do some special event type of there. So be on the lookout for that. We're still in the works about trying to see where we want to do that and see if we can even have time to do it as of right now.
Yeah.
But if not, that would be something later down the road that we're going to do in general, just to raise money for organ donation and stuff like that. If we don't get it done by the dash time, I know we're still trying to help and raise awareness wherever we can. So there will be some more stuff out there about that. But join a team, search teams, Kitty Boys, and you can join our Kitty Boys team. Yeah, right there.
Just don't put the. Just Kitty Boys.
How about the? Got Kitty Boys, and you're good to go. So yeah, join us. Help us raise money for a good cause. Also, in some good news, the rapper Freeway, who's a Philadelphia native, finally got his transplant. So congratulations to him on that. It's great to see. He's been on that, with us for a while now.
It's a good dude, man. And it's like you said, he deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's always awesome to hear anybody getting the gift of life. So
definitely.
Big ups to him. Shout out to him. Congrats. Heal up. Do your thing.
Yep.
Can't wait to hear some new music now that he has your second chance on life.
Yeah, maybe we got some.
Let's get a second chance on albums. So.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I'm down.
Give
here.
us a call.
Right.
We'll help you out.
Kenny Boys Freeway collab.
Yeah, why not? Hey, both Philly area. Hit us up. We're definitely down.
Yeah.
And we got our 3 songs. Why not? Get a collaboration up in there.
It's a sick collab.
It definitely is.
Them kidneys.
them kidneys.
Oh, them kidneys. Yuck.
But so congratulations to him and everything. Nothing but speedy recovery.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to San Francisco for a reason, though, Jeff. Did we not?
To party.
In our minds.
Yeah, we did not party.
Not one bit.
We're too old for the party stuff.
It was sleepless in
San Fran. Business.
It was business.
We were there for business. Do business. Which was really cool.
Which was fun. I mean, we got to perform on the boat under the Golden Gate Bridge, which you can check our performances out on our Facebook page and our YouTube page.
The link for the YouTube should be on our Facebook page. Go check it out. It's two separate performances from San Francisco. They're also, all of our performances are up there from Salt Lake still. So check them out. Keep viewing. Positive thinking, overwhelming feelings, and rejection. All up there.
So they're all up there. We were able to do that. So that was great. That was a fun time. We got to do that. Definitely a new experience for us to perform on a boat. Let alone just being out there. We also got to learn a lot more about what things that they had to offer, which is the company Care DX who had brought us out there, and we learned more about Aloe Shore, as you see up in front of us.
Maybe. Which is
some stuff. Maybe.
I mean, I don't know if you can see.
Well, if not, I can hold it up.
Yeah, give me
see Aloe Shore.
Aloe Shore.
We got to see some sights. Alcatraz. We saw that as we went on the boat.
It's over there.
And then it's over there somewhere. And the Fisherman Wharf where we ate
there.
It was good. It was good food.
Delicious.
Good seafood. But we also, like I said, we were there for business. And for one of the things is this campaign that they're running called Honor the Gift, which has nothing to do with the Aloe Shore as much as this is something that they're backing. And it's Honor the Gift, which is about Medicare. And, so Medicare, after 36 months, if you haven't fully gone through transportation and don't fully know this yet, I have gone through it, and you're now with Medicare currently since your new transplant. So I'm
in the 36-month period.
You're in the 36 months, but you're gonna see this eventually affect you now.
Yeah, I mean, it affected me for the first.
So for your first transplant, you saw it, and now you're gonna see, you see how it's helping you, and then you'll see it not help you anymore. But Honor the Gift is try to get
a law change.
A law change, basically.
Honestly.
Which is that post-transplant care after 36 months doesn't stop. It's a no limit. Mm-hmm. And they're doing this because Medicare covers dialysis, which is an average cost of $86,000 a year, $86,300 per person.
Not total,
Just
per person.
Per person. That's Medicare covers that at no limit. Medicare covers transplantation,
The
which
actual
is
transplant.
$110,000 on average.
Per
This is all on
person.
average per person.
So surgery is actually 200 and something.
Yeah, so
360.
surgery is expensive, and then you have post-transplant care for 36 months, which out of all these is a minuscule number if you think about it. So why not help as many people as you can? Which is why this law is trying to change. So the average cost is $8,600, but out of that, $2,300 is immunosuppressants.
Like I'd settle for immunosuppression.
I'd cover the immunosuppressants out of anything. I'm good. I mean, like I said, I got credit card bills stacking up because of my immunosuppressants.
If I have enough medicine,
I'm trying to live.
Right.
So I'm not going to not take my medication. But there's a lot of people who we found out when we were doing this that aren't racking up the bills because they're not taking their immunosuppressants and have passed away.
Right.
So there's a big need for this. So we were honored to actually be a part of the Honor the Gift, and we
did a few things for that.
We did a few things for the campaign, and hopefully we'll see something on that soon to go out there. But basically, we're telling everyone about it because you need to go to your congressman or congresswoman and tell them to change this law.
Yep.
And I'm trying to remember what the law was called. I don't know if you do.
I don't remember the actual law.
I don't either. Coverage limits on post-transplant care. Only Congress can fix the issue.
Well, remember, it's going to be in the site when the site goes up.
Yeah, when the site goes up, they'll be
you
in
don't
there.
have to really worry about the detail because once it's honorthegift.
.org. Yeah, honorthegift.org will be the website. So once that is actually up and functioning, we will be posting that on our Facebook page with more information about how to take care of how to do what you need to do to do your part to help the community. But basically, your
signing
your constituents.
You're signing it.
Yeah, you're going to sign it, but you're also going to send it to the constituents and all that, the people who actually matter, the congressmen, the people who are making the change. If we're not saying anything, nothing's being done.
Exactly.
So if you say something, then something will be done because people go, oh, they want to listen to the people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about. They listen to the people. So we have a voice in this.
So the more people who will
advocate for
sign up on this and sign off
and
on
take
this.
action, which is the button that they're looking
Take
at
action
right now. I think it's going to be by the end of this month. I think it's going to be up.
Yeah.
The page and take action, and it'll go right to your congressperson, man or woman, to change this bill to help kidney transplants cover their immunosuppressants, if not the rest of it, for the rest of their lifetime, so they can afford it and they don't have to choose life or death or a family member for themselves and then end up passing away at the end of the day. Again, we heard stories about it while we were away. It's a very sad thing to hear. So this is something near and dear to us. And like I said, we will have more towards you, but we want everyone to make sure that once this is up and running, that all of you go out there and take action so that this law can eventually be passed in the coming years, so that more people have a second chance at life and a better chance to live a lot longer life.
So true. Because it's just I feel like after you hear it and all, it makes you more passionate about it. It really does. Like I know we're just very passionate about this now. Like now's the time. Like let's push it so that we don't have to make that. Like when we heard that one story about someone literally choosing to be able to pay for their wife's
care, or
like something that their wife needed, like as far as health, or buying his medicine. He chose to help his wife, and he had to like spread out his meds as thin as they could. And if you decide to change your immune suppression levels on their own, you're going to reject, and then you're that there's a high chance you're going to pass away.
That's what happened here. He passed away.
He passed away, and then she wound up passing away because he passed away.
She couldn't
because there's no one to help him with that responsibility. Like that kind of stuff is just like, you hear that, you just it just makes you wonder why this hasn't been passed already.
Yeah.
So I feel like I know we're only two people, and I know that a lot of people will say that same thing. Like, well, me clicking on it, what does it really matter? It's only one person. But if everybody thinks like that, no one's going to sign up.
Exactly. Just like same thing with anything else you do.
Right.
Only
just
if you
sign up.
Just sign it. It's take action. Just do it. It's a click, and they send everything. They have the pre-letter written out, and if you do it, tell everyone else to do it around you. The more people that do it, the more possibilities is to this change to be possible. If
it comes up and it has loud enough, if you can hear it loud enough, they have to listen, right?
Exactly.
So just as many people, please get on this. I swear, as soon as it gets up, it'll be up on our Facebook with pure detail, anything you need. We might even try to get a couple of these slides up there about what Honor the Gift itself may be. I'll get you some details and all on it. If you guys want any details on it, DM us on our Facebook page, and I'll be glad to send you further information on it so you can kind of read up and kind of see what you're getting into. And then if you want to spread it from knowing what you have here, that'd be beyond
fantastic.
great. All right, so
it'd be amazing to see.
Everybody, let's do what we do best
Do our
and
part
bond
for the
together
community.
and make things happen.
So there was also other reasons we were out there,
Correct.
and I pointed out it earlier, and that's about AlloSure and AlloMap.
Yep.
Obviously, we'll do another kidney cast next month where we'll get more into detail about it. But that was one of the biggest reasons we were out there, along with this honor the gift. And why don't you talk about that one a little more?
AlloSure, AlloMap. These are kind of like, they're not replacements to biopsies by any means, but they're to stop the frequency of biopsies. Now, everybody knows biopsies just to see that if say the function of your kidney, it's easier to catch it by doing a biopsy, but a biopsy is a surgery. And all in all, it's a surgery. You have to go in your body to get it.
Exactly.
And that's stress on the body that you don't need. I know they said with AlloMap, now that's for the heart.
That's for the heart, yes.
Now, I did not know this, being that I'm not a heart transplant, we're not aware.
Yeah.
Apparently, they get a lot more biopsies.
Yeah, their first year, I think they get like 6 or 7 or something like that. They get 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2, 4, and then 6,
Right.
8, 10, 12, something like that.
It's a crazy
and
number.
then quarterly. So it's astonishing. Like I said, the more we learned about it, how it actually will help. It helps heart transplants a lot, as opposed to kidneys, or at least for us, as much as we didn't see the biopsy unless something was really possibly going wrong with our kidney.
I mean, but like with the heart, the AlloMap basically, it's a blood test.
That's all it is.
Much easier. It's a blood test, and it gives you a certain level, and they have like their level number where if you're here below, you're in good shape.
Good.
If you're above it, they can predict that you should then get a biopsy.
Yeah.
So this way you're not wasting, precious time on getting another surgery when you're already going through enough stuff.
So it helps both parties involved.
It's a big thing. It's just
not all hospitals have it. That's the other issue. Out of like 200 hospitals, I think only 76 have AlloMap. Yeah. And 20 something only have the AlloSure.
Like AlloSure is getting there, but AlloSure is very new. AlloSure is AlloMap they've had for a few years. Yeah. That's what they've been kind of boosting on.
AlloSure came out within the last few years, 3 years.
And AlloSure is for the kidney, which I mean, obviously that's a little closer to home for us because now, like you said,
great products.
Really wasn't like I've never really received a crazy amount of biopsies in my life, maybe 2 total, if that. Like
I've had 2 of this one, I know, just because they thought I was rejecting. But
right.
Having my other kidney's family.
But to point it, that's to point something out.
But it also helps if I remember they were showing some case studies where it was everything looked good, but yet there was an issue, and they did a biopsy, and it showed there actually was an issue.
It can catch the active infection or active rejection in the kidney months earlier than your creatinine would. Yeah. So, maybe if you're just not feeling right, and you go and get your blood done, everything's coming up status quo and everything looks good, you know your body more than anybody. Yep. You might still be right. You might still be right that something is wrong, but it's not going to pop up in your creatinine yet because it's still a couple months away before your creatinine really recognizes it. This will recognize it early enough that, say if it catches it 3 months early, they can get you on rejection meds within that amount of time. That's 3 months difference. That's 3 months less damage taken to your kidney. That means lasting longer.
Because the damage is irreversible once it happens.
It doesn't regain
itself. It doesn't regenerate. It holds that damage and it lessens the value of the kidney. So, well, not lessens the value as much, but it lessens the longevity. That's what I was looking for. Sorry about that. The longevity of the kidney. So, this is definitely a good thing. It's just that hospitals aren't really taking to it as much.
There's probably obviously there's red tape and stuff like that, but there's no reason to not try to ask your doctor about it.
Yeah, ask your doctor. That's the biggest thing. I said, ask your doctor about it and see why. Because as like the Honor the Gift campaign, with this is if you're asking your doctor, it's not pharmacists or ex-doctors coming in talking about something they want them to in place. It's you empowering yourself to empower them to make a decision for you if they can.
Correct.
So, another thing to get out there and just ask about it. It's literally a blood test. It comes in a package. They pay for the postage back to California to run all the tests for you, and they have answers for you back within 2 days, 3 days. I think for kidney within a day or two with the AlloMap. So the AlloSure is 3 days, the AlloMap's a day or two. So they have everything.
It's reversed.
AlloSure.
AlloSure is
Kidney. So Alloshore is within 3 days. Allomac for the heart is in a couple days. So, with all that said, there's more information. We have a ton of information that we want to talk to everyone about.
So we figure episode 5, we got to really review. They sent us home with a lot of the all the slides and such that we were going through, and it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah,
they really do give you some good in-depth stuff. So for episode 5, we're really going to focus on letting you guys know what it is. By then, obviously, the Honor the Gift campaign should be started. So we'll have much more detail on how to get involved in that. And really just kind of as transplant patients and warriors, as this is the word I've heard coming up lately, which is really cool. We're transplant warriors, which is true because not one of us hasn't battled through this. So as transplant warriors, as strong people that we are, it's time to start, making sure that we have the best care, we have the best, the best form of payment. We deserve it. We fought long enough. We fought hard enough. We gotta start giving ourselves a little bit, a little bit back. So, definitely episode 5 we're gonna take care of. We're gonna get you into a lot into there, and really kind of, let you guys in on what Alloshore, Allomap is. And
more information about
Honor the Gift
and what you can do to help make that change.
Yep. I feel is there anything else crack-a-lacking in your neighborhood?
I think that's everything that I have going on, minus this cough over here.
Yeah.
I think other than that, I think we're pretty much
I feel like
ready to call it today. So,
as always, from me
and from me,
I'm Jeff,
and I'm Ryan.
We are
the Kidney Boys.
Yeah, and goodbye.
Good night.
Peace. I think this thing died. I don't know. Why would it?